Hello, Miriam Slosberg here, and I'm going to cover the risks that come with social media. Alright, so you have probably learned a lot about the benefits that you would receive if you relied on some great social media campaigns to promote your brand or to promote you as a business owner. And social media is excellent for helping you achieve a positive online reputation. However, like anything else that is beneficial, you also have risks, okay? Think about medication. If you have a condition that requires medication to help treat it, you also have to realize that there are risks that go with it. Now, I'm no doctor. However, I'm well aware of the fact that when you are taking medication of any kind, there are risks. Anyway, I'm sure you get the point, so let's talk about what kind of risks that are involved with social media. Now, there are three major ones, and we're excluding rumors that others say about you. If a lot of people like you, you will have them sticking up for you, so the rumors would disappear fast, especially if they can't be proven. However, let's just get down to it. These risks that are associated with social media stem from anything negative about you or from you, and that's there, which is in black and white. All right, now let's talk about risk number one. Your secrets are not so safe anymore. Now, I'm going to tell you right now what this means. Say, for instance, you go to a party and you're getting drunk and you make a complete fool of yourself. There's a really good chance that someone will take a snapshot of you doing that, making a fool of yourself. If you're getting sick because you drank too much, they'll post it on Instagram or something. So before you know it, that is dangerous, and that pic will go viral, and there goes your reputation. That would be very damaging. So what can you do about it? Well, the solution is you got to use common sense and think ahead before doing something that may potentially destroy you, because you got to remember something. Everything that you do is not so private anymore, especially if you're going to go out to a party. Don't get drunk. Don't do anything that would hurt your reputation. All right? Don't get into a fight. Just don't do anything. Because think about it. People have their phones with them. They're going to take a picture of you and go post it on Instagram. They're going to or take a video of you. They'll post it on YouTube. Before you know it, everyone's going to know about what you did. So don't do that. All right. So that's just what you got to remember. Just think about it. Nothing is private anymore. You go in with that mentality, you'll be fine. As long as you keep remembering that. All right. Now I'm going to go on to risk number two. Okay. Now another sure way to mess up your reputation, is if you're throwing a lot of negativity around, that's going to create so much harm, meaning that if you are complaining all the time, you're putting up negative status updates on your Facebook or Twitter, people are going to be very turned off by that, and that's going to kill your reputation. I mean, okay, it's one thing to make a tasteful vent once in a great while. However, I don't even really recommend that. I mean, honestly, if you're having a bad day, which we all do, we're going to have bad weeks. It happens. It's really best to keep it off of social media. So what's the solution? If you need to vent, get a private journal or call a close friend. Really, honestly, leave social media out of it. You know, I do take that back when I said if you want to vent in a tasteful way, just don't do it at all. Really, think about it. I mean, it's sort of an iffy one because people will relate. It's almost like being human. Okay, I get that. However, it's best to just really not throw any kind of negativity out there at all. So, you know, you don't want to put anything positive up, that's fine. Just post some pretty pictures. I mean, that's positive anyway. However, just keep the negativity really off of social media. Like I said, go get a private journal and write to your heart's content. Call a friend. Just really leave social media out of it. So that's what you got to do. Remember, this is your professional, reputation, which is on the line, okay? Venting too much is going to create a lot of harm. All right? Now, let's talk about risk number 3. Heated reactions to negative remarks that you have found about you will create more harm than those remarks would have. Okay. Now, best thing to do, here is the solution. Either ignore the remark or deal with the issue with the individual privately if you must. Because the thing is, not everyone's gonna like you, and you gotta deal with that. Okay? Someone might say something nasty about you. I mean, it's going to happen. That's life. You know, whatever the reason is, they could be jealous, they could just misunderstand you, but just realize that, you know, this is life. There's going to be people that are going to like you, and there's going to be people that are just not going to like you. So, like I said, the best thing to do is just ignore the remark or deal with the issue with the individual privately if you absolutely must. If there's a legal issue, if they're saying slanderous or libelous remarks, that's different. Just leave social media out of it, okay? That is a private matter. Now, I'm not going to go into any names. However, let me tell you about something that happened. There was an issue, I think it was 2 years ago, or it may have been last year, I don't know. An author. She found a negative review about her book online. And I mean, it wasn't even that bad. However, it was critical. It was a critical review. So, she went on there, on the blog that she had found her review on, and she started telling the blogger off big time. And you know what happened? There were other people that responded and said, you know what, this review was not so bad. I was still curious about your book. However, after seeing your reaction, I really want nothing to do with it. So, as a result, because of her reaction, because she could not keep out of it and keep her emotions in control, her reputation was killed. And if she had written another book, she probably would have had to use a pen name. I don't know. However, that meltdown she had really went viral, and that's something you got to remember. You know, it's very easy to get upset and angry if you see something or someone say something negative about you online. Just think about this though. If you go and attack them openly, or if it's not anything, that if there's no real legal issue, I would just honestly leave it alone. However, if you're going on and on out in the open, that's going to hurt you. That's going to hurt your reputation. So it's just best to either ignore it, or if you absolutely must, deal with the situation privately. All right? So, this is what you need to do. Reap the benefits. All right. Again, be positive, professional, helpful, and compelling online. If you're consistently doing that, you'll be fine. Practice what you do online, offline as well. If you're professional, helpful, positive, and compelling, it's going to spill onto your offline world, which is great. And grow a thick skin, because there will be people that are going to say negative things about you. Just like I said, either ignore it, or if it's really a legal issue, deal with the matter privately. But grow a thick skin. If you do all this, you're going to be fine. So I'm hoping now that you'll understand what the risks of social media are, and remember that. Keep that in mind. Just avoid them, and you'll be fine. Okay, bye for now.